like the little auto-saving thing in the corner. It makes me feel like I'm doing enough. Next door was unlocked. That is up there. What do we got here? Basically only water. What is this? Experiencing interference? Do I have to dig or something? I don't really know if I can or anything, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. We don't have the thing to swim. And I'm kind of out of lights, so I should probably buy the flashlight upgrade. There's a thing there. So that's blowing immediately, so they're gonna be immediately blown around. Alright, so we're not prepared for this area yet. However, let's see. We can use this to climb up the rest of the way here. See what's at the top part here. So the interference means that we can't build there. Whatever that ring is what's stopping the interference. Just stopping us from building. Okay, let's get a couple more of these. Got a bunch of those. I don't really use those. Alright. Let's see. Those could be helpful. Let's get the flashlight upgrade. We'll probably need the blowers for the water part, but we're not there yet. Do more max simulators because why not? So let's see what's up there. Seems like they occasionally fall out of here as well. Let's build this a little taller. That'll stop them from falling out. Maybe something like that. The same on this side. That should be fine. I don't really know if this needs to be taller, but hey, there it is. Okay, so let's see. Where's the next one that we can get over here? Feeling it's going to be over in here. And we'll need it to climb out of this hole. Can we do that with our conveyor belts? It's not too much of an angle. Seems like we can actually climb this. Despite how steep it is. And we'll have to do something like this, which we'll have to build some kind of plank system to stop them from coming this way fully. Something like that. There. And And then this conveyor belt, provided it works, meet up with the other one. Here, I think we could do a shoot. Like that. Then like this. And I think we could just do a metal thing like this. To that. And then add planks. Reinforce this so if they go too fast. Just like this. And they won't go flying out. This should keep them straight. Stimulate this one. Egg falls down. Comes all the way down. It's right by my conveyor belt. Instead of going by the conveyor belt, we want to guide it this way. Stop them this way. And we want them to go uphill here. So this to force them to start their journey. Okay, cool. Is this too tall? Okay, that's too tall. So I think this. What I said earlier, where we just do these like this, just to hold them in. Oh no. Okay, try that again. Then, I know I'm almost out of planks, but this would be the moment to put them on the sides. So why won't they get on there? They're staying in there? Okay, that's promising. Still partially coming back, but they are for the most part staying on. So I'll need more tubes. More conveyors. More planks. Bunch of these. Tony knows. Bears, gutters. Can we buy an upgrade? Cannon. Sometimes that egg just needs to be launched. Let's not do that. I don't know what this does. Let's do it. While increasing the egg value. This just let me clean up. Okay, this just lets me clean up. Why are there so many eggs here? What has been happening back here? Okay. Seems like some of these have been just falling down. There. That should stop that. Okay. Now we're good. That's looking good. Let's go up here and finish this. Need more tunnel parts, gutters. It's gotta be a different angle as it changes. Something like that. I can't fit through there, so that doesn't work. Because if I can't fit through there, then I can't use this as a way up. Planks. A lot of the way up. Okay, this might look disgusting by the end of it, but it should work. Hopefully. I know I didn't need to place that many, but that's okay. So now let's conveyor belt to this conveyor belt just to get them on there. Break some of these just to clean up the area. Okay, that hole is backed up. Anyway, how are they doing? Seem to be doing pretty okay. They're getting all the way up here now. All right. I think we've done it. Now let's see how they do over here. We didn't have any over here yet. Here's the first couple. They seem to be doing it. They're safe. Probably buy more planks than just cordon off that area, just in case. Oh, what happened? It stopped. Oh, the eggs got too backed up so they can't roll all the way down here. Oh, man, there's a lot of them. Did that clear up enough of them? Probably place another conveyor belt just to keep it going here. Just so that way once they get to the bottom here, it should keep going. Okay, I think that's doing pretty good. Really? Oh, they've still managed to find a spot that they can sort of escape from. Just block that off with a couple planks. That ought to do it. We'll block off some more of this right side while we're at it. Okay, I don't think they could fall out from this side anymore. I know I saw a couple that did, but I think they can after fixing up that side over here. I was never able to swim, but you can. There we go. Ready for climbing up steep walls. Okay, let's earn more while we're at it. And let's go check out the water areas. We're gonna want more conveyors. We are out of money. Let's head up here to the water area. So now that we can swim, we can grab this. Let's go put it in the machine and see what we got. Okay. So we got 26220416. 903 has been an utter failure, no motivation whatsoever, perhaps the wrong reward function. They seem to only care about the eggs and not the numbers. I also suspect that the release compound was too strong in this one. Motivation seems highly related to emotional capacity. 903 is too much of a husk. I agree, must focus on other subjects. 874 seems promising, highly motivated to harvest, no questions asked, no hesitation, just straight to the grinder. Let's see how they progress in the coming days. I take it that might be me. I was kind of expecting some hidden messages to look around with the flashlight, but no. Now I can see what's back here. Bunch of spoons, huh? Oops. Oops. Okay, doesn't look like anything else. I can swim out of here now. It's behind the bars. Bunch of money. Nothing over there. Nothing here. That's it, just a bunch of money. Alright, fine, we'll take it. Kind of like a refund for buying that. Now I'm guessing we have to be over here. Can't put anything here. So that's one. It's interesting that they're telling me where to bring these things. Because it's like they know I have to bring it a certain way. Okay, so if I tickle this one, they just go there. And can I build a platform where this is? That would then collect these. I want a way out of the water. This. Okay. So now they would come out. Can I build a conveyor belt system this direction? So just right away upon coming out, they just go the right way? And I can avoid setting them forward and all the way around. It just starts here and kind of ends there. Okay, hold on. Build this a little lower so I can just climb out instead of having tried to bounce out. That would be like that. Let's build a plank wall just to stop them from going the wrong way. This, just in case. Oh, I can still get in, but they can't. Then we just need to bring it this way more. We'll turn it ever so slightly, just a little bit at a time. Just to keep inching toward the right direction. And we'll build a bunch of planks around it. And then we could probably just have them join up with that one. And a ton more planks. Probably a waste, but I don't want to have to come back here and find that the eggs are just falling out. Much like that. Okay. Seem to be doing quite well now. Thanks to a bunch of conveyor belts and much planks. Now we got 20,000. So what do we have over here? Was it a jetpack? It was. A tiny bit of fuel. So now we have jetpack. I want to see if we can climb out of the top area. So it allows me to build a ladder as long as it's shorter than this. Wait, can I cheat? Can I do that? I mean, I guess that's kind of cheating, right? 300 eggs per minute. That's a lot of eggs. Okay. Are there any secrets inside of ours? They really gave us the tiniest little hole, huh? Oh, these are backed up. Looks like I can just make that jump. Okay. Oh, those move. I didn't realize those moved. Is that all that's up here? No orifice, nothing. Huh. Would have thought for sure there would have been more up here. Being a secret hidden hole in the ceiling, but alright, whatever. Yeah, just quite a boring area, honestly. Oh, what's this? Maybe under here. No, just this. Oh, down here. Okay, so this is where we're gonna have to move stuff underwater. So do the eggs float? The eggs do float. So we'll want to blow them this way. I don't know how soon we need to push on them. This might be good enough. Okay, that blows them to there. Then do they roll back up? Yeah. Set up a blower here. That way when they do reach the top, they get blown down. They're not strong enough. I guess let's start it here. And something to get them going. Oh, wait, angle's wrong. Angle's still wrong? I guess we shouldn't be worrying about eggs that are stuck, we should be worrying about new ones. So as they come up, they get blown this way. Should be able to place that probably here and there. Alright, let's try that. That should go forward and then both out. Means we probably don't need these three. Okay, so then once it gets to here, we need one, maybe two more. Okay, it comes up, goes that way, blows down, blows out, blows under. Okay, it comes over to there. So let's see. Hole. Let's see. Just a hole a little bit more inside of the other one. Something like that, so then we can bear belt up. This out of the water. And then we just need to build the planks. Hold it in. Well, let's give it a start. So they're being spit out quite fast. And I'll need another conveyor belt, it looks like. Okay, so occasionally eggs are falling out here. Probably because I didn't block off this side as best I could. This, it should stop them from falling out above. I'll need something there to stop them from getting stuck. Just one of these. Just to push it forward just a little bit. Something like that. And then those ones get a little stuck. I think it's not really that big of a deal. I don't know where these ones are all coming from. So I thought I did pretty good at making sure that they would go out of here easily. So that one's fine. My best guess is that they're going between here. Something like that. This ought to stop them pretty good. Just make it go even lower. All the way around. I think that should be good. Just stop it all the way to the wall just because. There's more eggs there. Tells me they're probably falling out somewhere else then. You can install a light to make it easier to see. So it looks like right here they have the opportunity to bounce out a little bit. We can stop that. Something like that, maybe. We'll see. But now they're popping out over here. Probably from a similar thing. Okay. Maybe. Are any eggs falling out? Okay, they still are. Looks like around here, maybe. Okay, gotta find more things to use. Okay, actually, I need to make this a little taller. Because they look like they're gonna start falling out of there. These ones should be fine. Okay. Now the question is, can I make these fall out faster if we have a jam? There we go. They all coming now? Alright, they're all coming out. Unless I can just stick multiple in the same one. Because that doesn't look like it's making you go faster. No, it's the same. There's definitely something up there. Okay, what do we got here? Let's build a light. There, have a light. Dr. Yolk wants the best for us. I get a good vibe from him, don't you? Dr. Yolk. Okay. Made $107. I wonder how, considering you haven't done anything. Let's take this to the computer chip thing. Because it kind of feels like it put an impossible goal in front of us. At least not a very achievable one. Oh, very good though. 15th October, 2397. So 10/15/2397. I know you've all been dying to hear the report of the launch. Rest assured, we've been waiting for preliminary test results coming in before we make a statement. The moon will not be falling back to the Earth anytime soon. So what does that mean? It was my great honor to announce the successful launch of the Genesis 2 project. Minimal mass loss during launch. Perfect orbital trajectory. Mud is stable and nutritious. Atmosphere, gravity, moisture. All is necessary ingredients for our life to begin. History will remember this day. Humanity will... as a day humanity surpassed God's achievements. Sure it was. So are we on a giant space rock that got jettisoned into space? Because then if so, wouldn't leaving be bad? Was there anything over here? There was one over here. Okay. Now I have a new goal. You start producing eggs. You just break immediately. Okay, you don't. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get the conveyor belt to about here. Like this. Because we're just gonna have it line up to the other one. Something like that. So we need a bunch of planks. Out a little bit to the sides. That. Then we can just go crazy with it and build it like this. Okay, so that should connect those. Oh, we're out of lights. Oh well. Then I'm thinking something like this, and then we can just make the conveyor belts feed into each other. That way no matter where it lands down here, it'll just get put right on. Now we just need something to stop it from doing that, so I'm thinking we just do one of these. Something to slow it down right as it comes out. Yeah, it seems pretty promising, the one, just to stop it and put it down. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. That looks like it's going well. Maybe a couple planks here, out of planks. A couple more planks there just to stop them going out. We have a ton of money. We do have cannons. We have plenty of stuff to be able to make anything else that we could possibly need here. Anyway, let's see here. How much can our egg value go up to? Seems like plenty. Alright. That didn't really increase our eggs per minute here. Looks like this is really the biggest problem we have. Oh. Maybe I should just build conveyor belts the whole way down for this. Just to really make sure that they just do it properly. Maybe let's shoot the gutter. This whole room is filled with them. Oh man. Can't even see what's going on. Okay, this is whisk time. Because without the momentum, they're not going anywhere. They're even starting to pop up over here. This connects to nothing. I think it's just this dead end hole. I could actually probably block this off so that way they don't go that way anymore. Just in general, just can't. There we go. Probably just continue this ramp the whole way up if I'm gonna do this. Just because they can't make that lip right at the end there. Too much of a turn. Kind of a natural ramp, like that doesn't really help them. I wonder if I could just put it like mostly underground and just have the wall essentially. And the shape's not really there for it. Still not quite sure how the cannons work. that might be one way to increase my speed. But I need to double this. And I don't think there's any more of these egg things. Let's do a little experiment. Okay, so it kind of sucks it in, then it launches it. Let's see. Why these got stuck all of a sudden? I was wondering, should I put cannons here? They're squeezing under it, of course. Or are they just kind of like shooting forward a little bit? Well, like it's shooting it forward too fast, so they're just braking. So it hardly seems worth it. Let's replace this with an actual chute, so that way they'll come in there. Try not to interfere with the other one. Something like that. That looks much better. Oh, this one's starting to miss too. Replace this with chutes. Something like that. Okay. Buy a ton more lights so we can actually light this whole area up, and then let's see what we can optimize here. I have 10 more, it's crazy. Alright, I played this for almost 3 hours. I can't get it over to 167 per minute. I don't know.
4 hours later.
Oh, did I do it? Oh, it took forever. Okay, so what I had to do was spend approximately 3 hours after all of that to optimize a lot of these things. So you can see I made this ramp here, which has a ton of blocked eggs. I just made it too high. And then this I just kept making taller. That I made, I think I changed it for just, I tried doing it one way with the, what are they called? The cutters, but then I switched it out for the conveyor belts again. I tried putting fans in places. I don't know if they really helped, but this one, I had to replace this pipe since it was squeezing them too much. I also found that I can make them spawn faster if I put, I think it's 7 of the stimulators per thing. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on there. And if we put a 8th one, actually put it on, you can see that this one's not glowing. So once that one doesn't light up, we can see that one doesn't actually work. And I only did this to stop the eggs from going in here. I'm trying to just light up everywhere so I could see everything without having to even think about it. I mean, we have way too much money. It does not matter at this point. So with the eggs spawning faster on all of them, I also changed out how I did the water section. Like this. Ladders are the best thing ever in order to be able to build. You'd think it's the scaffolding, but it turns out that if you use the ladders like this, you can just change to the metal sheets, which can be vertical, which I hadn't really thought about because I kept using planks, but these are much easier to use. We can see I just made this wider with those. You can see some fell, but then again, just placed a bunch more of those on there. I don't know if they work if you stack them too far out. It seems to be proximity based. So if you take like the stimulators and you just stack them outward, I think once they get too far from the base, it stops working. Just look for which ones are actually glowing or lit up red. So even though those eggs are stuck, that one, I could still put more stimulators on this one. I was just going around doing that when I heard a noise, so I thought that I had done it. And we could see this one is not doing anything. So yeah, a lot of these I could still go back and just add more to it. Just to show you this water section, which just changed out a little bit. Most of it just changed out planks for the metal and the gutters. But then the conveyor belts, like this section was breaking them, so yeah, like that. So I switched it out for those, even though it was just an upside down gutter. So this is a lot of eggs in the water. You can see I just placed gutters on the top here, so that way I completely encased this so they can't even fall out of there. And then the water section over here, this was the biggest pain in the entire area. Which is not even perfect, but it was good enough. I just enclosed this almost fully underwater. So what I did was I used upside down gutters to guide them with using the fans, and I lit up everything. Then all the fans here blow all of that up. They pull it onto the conveyor belt, and eventually it makes its way on, which wasn't perfect with setting these up. In this area, I was experimenting with the these scaffolds, but then I was switching them out for the ladders later on. That could be optimized a little bit more. Just maybe make it double wide or something like that. Yeah, so we could see that by the end of this, I actually got over 303 eggs per minute. Which took forever. So now we can go all the way up there. So instead of having to fly up there, let's see. These ladders can go quite tall. Let's just go right up here. They think this can stop you when you can just climb out. All right. So the game was leading up to this being something important. So let's check it out. End of prototype. Ah, that's what it was leading up to. An end screen. Yeah, we got some more golden eggs and probably more lore. So much for being an exit, though. We didn't really get out. These eggs are worth nothing now. You really think they'll let us leave? You don't understand what's really happening here, do you? There's another way, though. I mean, that's the end of the prototype, so I kind of doubt there's another way right now. So anyway, this took way too many hours, but I wanted to make sure that I had a full, complete playthrough of it. And you can see what a pain this was. The egg beater has been undeniably the best item to just clear up your mistakes. That has helped a lot. And also, I didn't realize it at first, but this remote control, you can set this on them, so you can disable them, and then you can right-click and you can set it remotely to press it. So you can use that for testing. I just had way too many eggs spawning and just kept running around and cleaning them up, but probably makes it a little easier on that part. But anyway, this is Egg Harvester. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a good one. Bye.